And so when after the COVID, that's when we still in Optimus now, or we
Still in
made it.
Optimus.
Still an optimist.
So he was again. So he had played with Top Off in that 7-on-7. So now when they started, because the leagues really didn't open back up, what they were starting to do was travel ball. So a couple teams had started doing it already, and then Top Off was gonna do it. Like they started like a month after everybody else. So, but by the time I took him back out there, like he had done gained a lot of weight.
So he on the line now.
He ain't on the line, but you could just see like he'll step slower. He haven't been active, so now he getting little ticky tack injuries. And the biggest thing was his grades. So I think was it the PE teacher at what was that middle school? Pines Middle. He called me. He was like, "Yo," he's like, "Man, trade grades are bad." Like he's like, "Man, when he said, I know like my athletes, I care about them. So when I see stuff, he's like, and so when he called me, like I snapped, like, well, ain't no football. Like this shit is done. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, so now he really back in the house because it's still COVID. You know what I'm saying? It was just some teams was doing travel ball to like get around the rules. So now everybody playing travel ball. He had messed up grades, so now he in the house, just eating. And so now by the time that's over, he got even bigger. So now he looked like now he really need to be a linebacker DN. You know what I'm saying? Like how he looked physically. So after that, like I didn't want to once the real season came back that next year, I didn't want to just like put him in a position where he wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? So me and Sack talked, and he was like, "Yeah, like I get it." Like he was like, "Yeah, it's probably best." You know what I'm saying? So we go back to Miramar, but then now like we working out. Well, he working out, and I'm taking him to Swag. Shout out Swag. Swag was working him out, and plus with on the field work, like he just shredding. So now, like me and Sack talk again. Sack like, "Man, I just seen nigga look like He-Man, like he back, like bring him back." You know what I'm saying? He like Matty asked for him, like, man.
But how are the grades at this point?
No, the grades was back, everything, because he back in school. So I think it was just at that time, like he probably was what, 12, 11? Like just being home, because I go to work early. So now you home, like gotta get online to do school. He gonna falling asleep or whatever. So now the grades back right. He done shredded, body back right. But now, uh, Kai's there. No,
I heard
Kai's
you
not
say
there.
Kai a couple
Kai
times. Is
not.
that the quarterback?
That's the quarterback now.
Okay, all right.
So
Kai
Kai
good
not
in
there,
Army.
but Kari there. Who else?
JoJo.
So now like his friends are back at Miramar. So now it's like again. So I know football wise, it's probably best that he go with Top Off because like they had a whole staff that was. I really love the way they approach coaching and how they like he
to
said,
his word, that's coaching
they the
he had up
ones
until that point.
because they got after him. You know what I'm saying? And I used to always tell the coaches like, "Yo, y'all gotta." I said, "Trey not Trey good. He's so good." I said, "Yeah, but he got so much more to give. Y'all ain't getting it because y'all don't get on him." He like, "Dad, what you want me to do? He doing everything we asked him to do." I said, "Yeah, but that ain't it." Like, because I know my child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and again, nothing to discredit them. They just like shit. He doing everything. He playing good. Like as a coach, you know what I'm saying? You kind of some coaches just that's where they at with it. But with them, with Sackman, like they like, but we don't care who he is, what you did yesterday. Like, nigga, everybody get it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like that. I love that. So, but it was like that was the best football decision. But again, I'm a parent that's more so like at this time, like you need as a 12-year old at the time, like you need to, your friendships are more important. Like football will always be there. You'll eventually catch up to those kids. But these friendships that you're building right now, these are very important. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted him to have that. I didn't want to like take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? So Boom, he played 12U that year. Team wasn't really good, to be honest. Like they had a few good players.
Just not top off.
No,
just Miramar.
This back at Miramar, 12U with Coach Mike. When the season started, they had probably like 15 kids. So we had to go pull kids like whoever the Army cut, whoever this team cut, like yo, send them kids over here to Miramar. And so they kind of just patched together a team. Still ended up making the playoffs. Y'all was what, like 7-3, something like that. Mm-hmm. So it was still, decent, but it wasn't like a stacked team like that. So then after that, he's supposed to go to high school. And this is an important part of the journey that, a lot of people are ashamed to talk about, but I was very open with it. So he's supposed to go to high school after 12U. And he actually, I had him in Pace. And so Pace was like, they were decent, like coaching wise. I nothing against their coaching. I just felt like he was there for like a month and a half during that summer, like, and they never gave him an opportunity to compete with the varsity kids. And I had a problem with that because it's like, yo, when I come out here and he running circles around the JV kids, like he's not getting better. Like I don't come out here to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people would want to like just let him dominate. They want to brag on that. Like I brag on him a lot. Like he knows probably because other people tell him, but he shouldn't know because I don't do it to him. But that's not like what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo, like he never get an opportunity to compete with the varsity.
What I'm sorry to cut you off. What was you about to say that some people are afraid to talk about, but you're not? You getting into that?
I'm getting into that.
Okay.
So,
just want to make sure we stay on that point.
What that's about is reclass. So reclassing is basically you either stay down a grade or move up a grade. And so you can do it before high school because once you get to high school, you got 4 years. Once you enter 9th grade, you got 4 years. So again, we was at Pace. He was gonna be in high school. That was his trajectory, fine. But when I seen that they wasn't giving him an opportunity to compete to get on the varsity, which if he had gotten that opportunity and he just didn't meet the requirements just yet, I would have been totally fine with it. But the fact that he never got the opportunity, like I wasn't happy with that. So now like I'm already unhappy with the situation and I keep going to practice. I would go like once a week. And I'm like, yo, every time I come out here, like, so my homeboy Black was there, his son Black, the money was there, his mom Heather. So one day I go and the quarterback wasn't great. I'll say that.
I call a spade.
Quarterback wasn't great. It's a child, so I don't really want to, what I'm saying.
Okay, I got you.
But it was this one play. I think Trey ran like a post or a slant, and then the other kid ran an out route. When that kid ran an out route, the quarterback dropped back and he threw the ball, but instead of the ball going on a rope to the out, it looked like a punt. I told Black and Heather that day, I said, we out. I said, I can't allow you to do this. Because, and again, at that time, what the coach, Duncan, who was at his elementary, Duncan was like telling, even that was another thing I didn't really agree with. He was like, yeah, you're one of the best players on both sides, but you can only start on one side of the ball. And so when he told me that, I'm like, what do they mean you can only start on one side of the ball? So naturally, what you think he gonna pick from this conversation?
Him?
Yeah.
Receiver.
So he picked receiver. He gonna go start at receiver, and that's the quarterback finna be throwing you the ball.
Oh, okay.
So I told him, I say, how many passes do you think you're gonna catch this year with this guy throwing you the ball? He's like, yeah. Because and again, so with the reclass thing, now we get into that. With the reclass, I had tried to get him to do it since the COVID year. So this was sixth grade.
Mm-hmm.
So because once COVID came, they pretty much gave everybody a free pass. Like, listen, if you feel your child didn't receive the proper schooling, that
It was going to 8th grade.
huh?
It was going to 8th grade.
No. I'm talking about COVID.
COVID came 6th grade.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm talking about.
That whole year went by. Then it
Mhm.
was still COVID 7th grade.
Yeah, but I'm talking about sixth grade.
No, I'm talking about when you first started talking to me about reclassing. It was right before 8th grade came. It was after they let everybody pass or whatever.
Mhm.
But you ain't know they was gonna do that. You was like, you asking me, did I want to reclass? And
That's
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you
So
talking about 6th grade. That wasn't 6th grade. That was
okay,
going
well,
into 8th.
okay, going so after seventh grade. But they tell everybody, you know, due to COVID, because everybody was online school at the time, it was like if you feel your child didn't get the proper education, you don't feel like they where they need to be, you can hold them back. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. So at this time, I'm telling him like, because I know I already understand the benefits of it, but again, I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand, but he don't understand. And again, I didn't want to at this like I didn't want to make the decision for him. I just always try to give him the facts, guide him a little bit, maybe bribe him a little bit sometimes, but just to try to get him to like be at peace with the decision. So so that's a little bit backstory on that. How far back I was trying to get him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we fast forward to pace. So now after I see this pass, I'm like, yo, it's not even an option anymore. Like you can't stay here. Like you so
That
now
same quarterback.
huh?
That same quarterback.
From the quarterback from Pace after I seen
I'm saying you like that's the same quarterback who threw that pass.
yeah, so once I seen that, I'm like, listen, I say because at the time, what I was trying to do, shout out my boy Brandon O'Doy, he had Surge Academy. So this was Trey was at Miramar, 12U. They had got blown out the first game. So Brandon like, yo, what are you doing? Like, he's wasting a year. He could be over here in seventh grade playing varsity, getting varsity film. And again, as an adult, like I identify with that right away. I'm like, that is a huge benefit. Like you start your recruiting now versus 2 years from now. But again, during that time, I was always, I'm gonna let my child be a child first and have these childhood relationships versus making it strictly about football. You feel me?
Yeah. Which is
So,
boy.
so again, fast forward the pace. I'm like, yo, I can't let you do this.